Philadelphia, welcome back to the Franchise Mode series. We are back in Philly right here at the trade deadline. As you can see, record's not entirely too hot right now. The boys are not doing the best, and I kind of wanted to wait a little bit in between episodes just to kind of see where you guys were at. I did get got a couple responses back. There's just some questions going into the end of this season. What do we want to do? This may be a shorter episode. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we go. But the biggest question on the table was Travis Konechny. What do we do with Konechny? Because he's not having a hot season right now, and he's playing first line with Michkov and Kuz. I mean, with our two best players. I mean, I don't know what to do with this guy. He is arguably the best Flyers player IRL. However, in this universe, Travis Konechny is not really doing too hot. And this is also the problem right here. This is the last year we can trade him for the next 6 seasons after this one. He's only making $5.5 million now. However, after this season, that contract extension, it goes up to $8.75. I don't necessarily want to deal with that, so I feel like our best bet would be trading TK here now. Somebody did comment that as well, and I agree. I kind of already had it set in stone in the back of my mind. I really want to move on from Coots as well. I really just want to get the rebuild started, but Coots just won't lift his no trade clause, and I think we asked him kind of recently last episode. I'm gonna check again. I don't think we can. He said no last time on Ice Play. Yeah, I mean, it's not even here, so we can't even do that. I think it's just time to clear house. I think we just get rid of who we can, some contracts we don't want, see if we can pick up some younger guys, and kind of go from there. See if we can really kind of tank these next couple weeks here. And I think it might be time. Maybe we just shake it up and get rid of the head coach too. I mean, not that he's doing bad. The team's bad to begin with, but I don't know. It might be a good idea. We can kind of go look at him again, just get an idea. That's not the right screen. I got to get used to these menus, man. We are going to... Where are we going? Coaching staff. Jesus. All right. So, I mean, he is an A- coach, and he's only making $1.7 million. Not that it matters. We turned off owner mode. So, we kind of have a little more leeway with that. However, he doesn't work with Cam York. Especially if we want Yorkie to be a part of this rebuild, maybe it's a good idea to get rid of him. I don't know. Maybe we just bring in this guy to be our interim head coach. Maybe that'll help the tank situation. But it's beyond me. So right now, we're just gonna see where we're at after we get rid of some of these guys. I do think Konechny is playing on the second line. I did have him on the first line, I believe, for a little bit of the season, but he's still not doing great. I mean, he's not playing with the best pairing here, but Bobby Brink is doing extremely well. I mean, much better than TK right now. So there really shouldn't be any excuse for TK playing on the second line. I think we get rid of TK. We can't trade Coots. Sanheim, I feel like we did say we wanted to keep him around. Not that I don't think he's going to lift his no trade clause, but 6.2 isn't even that bad. Maybe we even keep our head coach and try to get rid of York. There's a number of things we can do, but I think the main thing right now, right here at the deadline, maybe we get rid of TK. I don't know what to do with Erison. He's not doing great. Maybe we trade him, but we're gonna hop into I'm not gonna hop into the deadline right now, because I do want to take my time and kind of look around first, and we'll see if there's anything really worth doing. So let's just hit find trade on Konechny. He's got a decent amount. Well, actually, his trade value went down a little bit. Let's see. No trades found. Okay, so it's still high enough where I kind of have to make my own here. I'm gonna see what we can do. Maybe we'll pick him up a center. That would be ideal, or we try to draft a center. But I don't know where we're gonna end up in the draft. So let's let's see what we can do. We'll see if we can actually get a good trade cooking up here. All right, so I did look around the league a little bit. Now, I did come across Logan Stankoven. I mean, the kid's young. He's only 22 years old. We can kind of grow him with Michkov. He's only an 84 now, but we can get him up there. He is a sniper. Now, Michkov is a playmaker. There's a lot of playmaking centers in here, in this league. So maybe Stankoven would be. I figured maybe he'd be a guy we could go for. I know he just got traded to the Hurricanes, and why would the Hurricanes want to trade him? I mean, he really. I'm trying to make it make sense. He's really not. I mean, he's their second best center, but the center depth are arguably tied for second for second best center. But they have a lot of center depth, and they have Jesper right here too. I mean, he's pretty much the same player as Stankoven, except he's a playmaker. Young guy. I know he's making more. They would rather keep Stankoven, but the center depth is absurd. So they could kind of afford to lose a center right now. Jesper Fast is only in there for salary cap reasons, and he's kind of Konechny's replacement for the next year on that right wing second line. And we are giving up one of our first. However, we do have 3 this season. So I figured I'd give him Colorado's. It's not our best. It's not our lottery first, and it's not our worst first. So maybe this goes through. Maybe it doesn't. I mean, we could throw a second rounder on there too. There's not a lot of centers, like young centers, that I would want to bring on this team besides Stankoven. I mean, I think it says he doesn't really fit our scheme, but I mean, we can always change that as well. I think we go for it. I think we make our first big trade here, and we just go for it. We pick up our center of the future in Logan Stankoven. We get that Konechny contract off the books. We are losing a first, but I think it's worth it. It is. The value's on our side a little bit, so I don't know if they'll say yes to this, but proposed trade. Here we go. And trade accepted, dude. Let's go. First big trade of the series. I mean, it wasn't a monster trade, but I mean a big trade nonetheless. Let's go. Let's see what these lines are looking like. Stankoven is a sick pickup. We can drop Coots down to that second line, and let's see. Because I didn't even think about that. Did we have Michkov? We did have him playing on the left. We want Stankoven in the middle, and then we would want Tipper on the right. That looks pretty good with the +2. That doesn't look too bad. And Forster can play right wing, so I can kind of keep him up there with Cates and Coots. And I like that trade. I do like that trade. Stankoven and Michkov, I feel like they're gonna just be kind of a 1-2 punch of the future, and we could kind of keep this line together because I mean Tippett still has another year to grow. I mean, we can get this guy up to like upwards of 87. Now, will he stay on our first line? I have no idea, but we'll see how it all kind of pans out. But I'm liking that trade. I am. I don't think there's really anybody else that we could trade right now. But, I mean, there's no real bad contracts on this team. We did get rid of Ristolainen last episode. The only one would be Coots, but we can't move him. And even if we start conversation here, oh my God, we could ask him again. Oh, if we go through this screen, we can ask him again. But we can only ask him to waive it. We can't ask him to just give us a 1 or 2 team clause. Let's see if he'll waive it. Yeah, he doesn't want to waive it. He doesn't want to waive it. Maybe we can jump into the trade deadline and maybe try it again since like we're on the clock at that point. But yeah, I mean, I Travis Konechny is off the books. Thank you, Travis, for everything you've done for Philadelphia, but it is time. This is the new era of Orange now, and we're I like where we're going so far. I am. I think that was the best decision we could make there, picking up a guy similar to Michkov in age and somebody he can kind of play with. Sorry about that, boys. We're back. Just had a small problem off camera. We're back though. Let's see. So, oh my God, people are getting moved already. We did miss a couple minutes here in the trade deadline. Carter Hart is there, but we're trying to tank. So, I don't know if we're going to go for any of these guys in the top 10. I'll kind of just check at the available players, see if there's any young guns we would want to bring in. Stuart Skinner would be sick. Why is he even on the why is he even on the block? I mean, is Edmonton not in a good spot this year? Let's see. Can I just jump into this from here? Let's see. I mean, is he not their starting goaltender? They have a decent record. Are they just trying to improve their goalie situation? What the hell is going on here? He's their starting goaltender. They're in a playoff spot? Okay, I mean, look. We have their first overall pick, so do what you want, Edmonton. I mean, get rid of them, sure. But I'm not seeing anybody. Actually, Dawson Mercer, though. Dawson Mercer, 23 years old. Oh, my God. Trade alert. See, Carolina trades. I don't even know how to say that. Sorum. And it looks like just a bunch of prospect for Zetterlund. Not a crazy trade, but let's see. Dawson Mercer would be a great pickup. I know we did just pick up Jesper Fast. $4 million's not bad for the kid. I would love to pick up Mercer here. What could we give up? They do like Jesper Fast, but he doesn't want to go to Jersey. I mean, who else could we get rid of? I don't want to. Forster does grow in this game. Bobby Brink's having a season right now. Dawson Mercer, let's just take a look. I mean, the kid's, 23 years old? They don't have a lot of cap to work with, so we kind of have to give them an even, if not less, amount of money back. 23 years old, top 6. He's 34 points on the season. He's only a -8. We could... Please excuse my cat. I'm so sorry. We could kind of put Tippett in that first line role, and Mercer could end up being our second line guy. Let me play around with this a little bit and see where we can get it. It's just a matter of who we're giving back to them, because they're gonna want somebody back. We could talk to Fast. Let's see if he wants to lift his no trade clause. Asking to waive. My trade list is already there, but I feel valued here, so I'm going to fully waive my clause. Buddy, you've been here for a couple hours, like a day. You've been here for a day, dude. Let me play around with this. I'll be right. We'll cut back if I can get something to work. All right, boys. This is what I'm thinking. Devils are in a better spot than we are. They're trying to make a run for the playoffs, which they probably will. We're not. Dawson Mercer may not help our tank. However, it does help Jersey in a sense, and we have 8 picks in the draft. So we can give up this 5th rounder. We still have 2 firsts, and then we have 4 seconds and a 3rd. So all of our draft picks this year are going to be higher draft picks. We don't really need this fifth rounder. It's Carolina's fifth rounder. This gets money off their books. Jet Luchenko, I know he's one of our better prospects, if not our best prospect. But kid's 18. He's only 75 overall, and he's not really having a great season down there in the AHL. And I know he doesn't really grow in this game anyway. So the value is on our side. Maybe we could get like an additional pick for next year. Maybe they could throw on like a sixth. That kind of evens it out. They'll probably say no to that, but I'll take off the six. I don't care. But I think we pick up Dawson Mercer here. I think I'm liking that trade. I think we're going to lock it in. And let's go. Bang. Let's go. It's an in-division rival, but I don't care. Trade accepted. We picked up Dawson Mercer. I don't know why they even wanted to get rid of him. I mean, he's going to be a stud. He grows in this game, and he's only making $4 million for a second-line right winger. I mean, I'm going to take that all day. Jet Luchenko was going to be nobody for us and a fifth-round pick. I mean, that's nothing. If they just wanted money off their books, that's on Jersey. I don't care. I think that's all I really want to do in the deadline. I don't think I necessarily want to do anything else. Maybe, I don't know if we want to get rid of York. We can take a look really quick before we get out of here. We only do have a couple hours left until the deadline. But let's see. If we go to... We can kind of look at trades for York. We're kind of stuck with Sanheim, but let's see. Now, come on. Hear me out here, people. No, I don't know. See, I don't know about this one because Carter Hart's going to help us unless we bench him all year, but I don't want to bench the guy all year. 904, 313. He only won 5 out of 14 games. Maybe he will help our tank. He's much better than Erison, but he is older than Erison. Not sure when his birthday is, but he is 26 years old, so he only has till he's 27 to really grow to his full potential, and he's only signed for 1 year. So, I mean, I don't even know if we go for that. I don't think it's a good idea. Cam York's only making 1.6. We could get Cam York to grow. He's not necessarily a giant contract we want off the team. The only one we really want off the team right now is Couturier. So maybe we can get him to move that. Nick Seeler, just to get this money off the books. Can we get Nick Seeler off this team? That would be great. Let's see if we can go through this. We'll talk to Sealer because he has been sitting all year. The dude's got to be pissed. He's got to be mad at this point. He's got to want to leave. Let's see if he'll actually waive his no trade clause. Let's chat about the clause in your contract. What about my clause? Is there another team? There we go. It's been tough here. I've made up my mind. I'm ready to submit my list. Okay, so I think his list is only going to consist of one team. So let's jump in here. Sealer he gave us his list, and it looks like he wants to go to the Blackhawks. So that's fine, dude. Just get off the team. I mean, it's a West Coast team anyway. Not too big of a deal. They're in a rough spot as well. So we'll see if we can just pick up maybe we can get a third rounder for him this year. We'll just add to our draft pool. Let's see. We're gonna go Nick Seeler. He's like right here. See if they'll give us oh, here he is. Will we get a third for Nicky here? It doesn't look likely. I don't think, yeah. Chicago's not going to want that. Maybe we could give up. I'd be fine with giving up like a later round pick next year. Like we have 2-6. Like we could make that work. Give up that Devils 6 for a third rounder this year. That's a lot. I feel like that's a lot more on our side. So maybe they'll give us a 7th for next year. Oh my God, they have nothing. Is that even? I'll take a 7 for later on. And it's too far off for them. So I'll cash in Sealer, a guy we're not even touching for the next 4 years of his contract, and a 6 for a third round pick in Chicago. Will it go through? And bang, it does. So we move up in the draft a little bit. That's That's not a bad deal for us. So I think that is gonna be. I think that's gonna be it for our player movement. Unless we ask Coots to waive again, I don't know if he'll. I don't know if he'll do it. I don't think we can even really do it again. I think because we already asked him. Unless we just keep spamming it. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. Let's. Maybe it will happen. Let's try again. If we just keep asking him, will this work? Surprised you're asking this. He's committed to the team. Yada yada yada. Let's see. Let's ask him a third time. Third time's the charm. I don't know. See, I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is not necessarily ethical, but I don't know if it's eventually gonna work. That's 4 now, and he said no all 4 times. But let's see. Are we 1 for 5? Can we go 1 for 5? Yeah, I don't think Coots wants to leave, which is worst case scenario for us. I don't want him here. I don't know if yeah, so it doesn't look like it's working. I'm gonna try it one more time. I don't think the game is broken, but I don't think it's that broken. I don't know if you can just keep spamming this and it'll eventually say yes, but it doesn't look like he's saying yes this year. Maybe we can kind of tuck him on that third line if he has a shittier season. Maybe he'll say yes, but that's all we're gonna do for now. Let's edit these lines and see what we can do, and just sim out the rest of the season. See if we can get ourselves in a better position for the draft. And we'll kind of just go from there. All right, so here is your new look at the Philadelphia Flyers. Michkov, Stankov, and Tippett on that first line. We got Mercer playing down here with Forrester and Cates, and then we move Coots down here. Maybe if he trails off towards the end of the season, he'll kind of one out. And I think we're gonna start that for next year as well. I just got him playing with Hathaway and Paling. Actually, I kind of want to move Pelly up here. Yeah, we'll move Pels up here. Paling can stay down here with Brink and Fast. Actually, Brink I kind of want up, so maybe we'll put Brink on that third line. I do want to give him time. Jesper Fast can play down here. I mean, he's really only here because of salary cap issues. Who did that scratch? It scratched Nick D and DeWart. I still don't know how to say his name. We're just gonna call him Carson. Paling can play center, so we'll put him there. And that is the forward core. We're still not looking like a bad team. I hope we don't play as good as we kind of look right here. And the defense isn't looking too bad. I mean, that's not a bad D core. Jamie Drysdale, I don't know, was he an 82 at the beginning of the season? He's already up to an 84. That's not too shabby. He is having the best season he's ever had in Philly. But I mean, he's almost he's getting close to tying his best season all time in the NHL. So let's just keep it going. We're gonna sim here a little bit. I mean, as you guys know, we still have Erison and Fedotov, however you want to say it. I hear everybody say it different. I think it's just Fedotov. I think that's how you say it. So we're just going to run it. We're just going to run this season. I'm not going to touch power play lines or penalty kill. I mean, I know we can really tank and just put minuses on everything. But I'm just going to see where the world takes us here. So we're going to go all the way to the 18th of April, and let's hope for some L's here. Game against Seattle on deadline day. It's a shootout loss. We do pick up a win. Jersey takes us out with an L. We do pick up a win against Ottawa. Another big L against Tampa Bay. I just want losses here. I'm not really too worried about wins. I kind of don't want to win. I don't want to push a playoff spot. And we pick up one there against Carolina after we pick up Stankoven from them. But a big L against Tampa Bay. And we're still winning these hockey games. I mean, we're bouncing back and forth. And we're going to finish probably 500. It's usually just how the cookie crumbles. We take one to Chicago there, the Stars and the Leafs. But that Chicago game, we did get a point. And here we go. The losses are starting to pile up a little bit. We got these younger guys playing in the top 6. So, I mean, it is we're going to win a game here or there. Like that Buffalo game, we just picked up a dub. But, you know, I mean, they're going to pull it off eventually. But not that this game is even that realistic, but I want to feel like it is. So maybe some of the inexperience kind of comes creeping in some of these games with them playing on the top six, and we pick up 3 points there in the not really the back to back, but in those last two games. So I mean, not great. It looks like we're gonna finish above 500 here, which wasn't ideal. I hope are we even close to a playoff spot? I hope not. Oh my God, dude. Jesus. And we go on a 5-game winning streak to end the season, and luckily the Capitals pulled it off. We were actually only one win out of a playoff spot. The division wasn't really too bad, or well, too good, I should say. We were kind of right there, but we do miss out on the playoffs. Michkov puts up 71 points in his rookie season. I mean, that's all you could ever want from the kid. But I do want to see what Stankoven did here with us. 15 points in 19 games. So, I mean, 6 goals. He did have a lot of apples, but, like, he is that sniper on the top line. But I do have Tippett playing up there as well. So, I mean, yeah, Tippett put up 61 points as well. I mean, if that's our team all season, maybe we pick up a wild card. But I'm just glad we missed out. I don't know how far down we are. Cam York, though. Jesus Christ, Cam York. I've never seen Cam York put up this many points. This is crazy. All right, York. So much for the coach not liking you, bud. You did better than Drysdale and Sanheim. We'll take that. I mean, that's what a showing from York. I already know our goalies did buns. I'm not even going to look at it. This is the real question right here. Where do we stand as far as the draft lottery? And we are going to scroll all the way down. We're going to make it a little more. Oh no, boys. This is not good. This is not good. We finished 18th in the league. I mean, we were close to a playoff spot. I was just hoping we were a little further down here. So that puts us a little bit away. I mean, we're in the top 16, right? No, we're not actually. Are we? No, we're not. No, we are. We're in the bottom 16. So we're in contention for the lottery, but even if we won the lottery, I don't think we can move up more than 10 spots. So if anything, we might have a chance at pick 8, but the draft lottery may not be it may not go in our favor. I doubt it will. I mean, this year in real life, the Islanders jumped up 10 spots, which fucking sucked. But maybe we have a chance here. So we're gonna get Sim, and that first season's in the books. We picked up a few pieces, but now it's really time to rebuild. Let's actually see NHL season complete. I don't think our AHL team is anywhere close to a playoff spot. I doubt it. Yeah, we're sitting 30, 36, and 5. So not the best. We're just gonna forget about this season, boys. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. It's not even worth it. Some of our younger guys did well, but that's all you can ask for. I wish we would have finished a little lower. It would have been nice to have a better draft pick, but I feel like we have some really good young potential on this team, and I feel like we're heading the right direction. We're going to turn this ship around. Like I said in episode 1, we're here to turn this ship around entirely. We have some assets here, so we might as well just build. We don't have to completely tank. We're not that bad. It's got to be coming up. It's one of these screens coming up. I forget which one it is. I think it's going to tell us who won the cup first, and then it's going to be something about the salary cap, and I think it's got to be one of these screens right here. So we're going to see. I think, is it this next one? And it is this next one. Where are we? We stay at 15. Not great. I mean, Columbus jumped up from 8 to 1. Anaheim jumped from 11 to 2, dude. So, I mean, maybe it was a good thing we didn't finish in the bottom, because we probably would have just moved down anyway. We probably would have been like in Montreal's situation. We would have moved down from 3 to 5. Or even 5 to 7 like the Islanders. But Jesus, 11 to 2, Anaheim's picking second overall. we are picking middle of the pack. Maybe if we could get Coots to lift his no trade clause, maybe we could get a higher pick up there, trade him with our first rounder. But I guess we'll see. I don't know. There's a number of paths we could take as far as getting Coots off this team. And I think we're just going to keep asking him to lift that no trade clause until he actually does. Few retired players. Let's see who's out of the league this year. Backstrom, Lucic, Little, all the guys you normally see. And Ryan Ellis. We're finally losing Ryan Ellis. Jesus Christ. Is that going to be it for Philly? Maybe, no. Yeah, that's it. That's it for us. It would have been great if Coots would have just hung him up after this season. That'd be ideal. But he's dedicated to our team. So here we are at the NHL entry draft. Last episode, I did put our scouts in their specific regions. I did kind of cover all of our grounds as far as that. I didn't do like the whole surgical scouting thing at during the season, every month going to each one, setting them to different people to scout different players. But we're going to see how they did. I don't have high hopes that we have too much unlocked. I didn't even go over this. Dallas Stars are Stanley Cup champions. I probably should have went over that. We should have went over like trophies and stuff, but I kind of want to just put that season behind us. We are moving on. Next season is going to be a little more so part of our storyline here. So let's just get it going. The Columbus Blue Jackets select Dorsett, 83 overall power forward center, Jamal Dorsett. It's not a bad pickup for them. Let's just keep it going. I'm not gonna go through everybody, and Anaheim gets pretty much the same player but a playmaker. It would have been nice to have one of these top three guys. Lajunin. Rickard Lajunin going to the LA Kings. Those top three, any of these top three picks would have been nice. I mean, we could have used one of those centers, but we have Stankoven. I mean, he's practically right there with these guys anyway, and he's only like a couple years older than them. I feel like we kind of got a guy similar to this. He's just a little older. But just looking at this draft class, it would be nice. We could move up for Porter. Misa would be nice. McQueen would be nice. We could maybe trade up to we're not too far off. Who will we even get it? What are we, 15? We get O'Brien? But I'd be fine with taking Gavin. Gavin is a solid center. He does grow in this game. Coots, let's see. Nobody really... Morin, though. Morin is a low franchise in this game. I do know that for a fact. It's just a matter of getting him to grow. We could 30. Do we have... What is our second pick? I should have really looked into this stuff. So our second pick, where can I go? I'll just click on this and see where we're at. Because we could pick up Morin. We could pick him up early. What are our draft picks? We have the 15th and we have the 30th. Edmonton's is the 30th. Do we want to wait though? That's the thing. I'm gonna wait. And Gavin's probably gonna get picked up at 14 there. And I'll probably lose Morin at 28 or something stupid like that. So I don't know if we try to move up. Maybe if somebody who wants to get rid of their pick. We can't trade with Pittsburgh. If Gavin goes to Pittsburgh, I'm going to be very upset. I don't want to risk it. I could try to move ahead of them to pick up Gavin, but let me see. If we view draft class, because if we miss out on Gavin, who do we even have left? Because Gavin does grow, and he's going. It says he's going 16. We have the 15th pick. Honestly, Pittsburgh might just pick one of these guys, and then Gavin should still be there. It's more so Morin. It says he's going 30, so maybe we could trade from 30 up to 29 just to make sure we get him. Does anybody want to get rid of their pick? 26, 29. So maybe we can trade with Calgary, see if they'll just do an even swap, and I'll give them like a I don't know, like a 6 rounder or something like that, just to kind of sweeten the deal. We don't have a lot of picks for next year. I mean, we have one in each. Let's see. I did pick up. I thought we grabbed. No, we didn't get that 7th in the trade. Who goes to Utah here? Dundas, a defenseman, 81 overall. This draft is kind of deep. That's a great player for them. Yeah, they could use a defenseman there. Let's see. I want to go 29th. See if Calgary will just give us one jump for a little pick here. We'll give them 30. I just don't want to miss out on Morin. And let's see. I don't want to give him a 3rd. Maybe we can give him. Let's give him like a 7th, just to sweeten the deal. And they accept the deal. All right, so that makes me feel better. I think we can get Gavin here at 15. I'm just gonna sim to the user pick. Hopefully we can pick him up here. And I don't see him. I don't see him. Oh yeah, boys. I think we got him. Let's go. I still don't know how to say this guy's name. I know it's not Des Noyers. I know that's not how you say it. How Denourier, something like that. I think we're gonna pass on Denourier. 15-47, not too bad. But Gavin is definitely, I feel like, a more well-rounded player. So Jordan Gavin, welcome to the Philadelphia Flyers. He's only a top 6 medium. Not a bad player. We can get him to grow. I have seen him earn a medium elite at some point, but I think he's not the better player now. Des Noyers is, but I think I like our pick because I know Gavin could be a great player. So I'm happy with that pick. Jordan Gavin, welcome to the Philadelphia Flyers. It's going to take him some time to grow, but we'll throw him right in the AHL right away. And we're going to 29. I don't see Zach Morin here. I think we got him too. I think we're locked in for Zach Morin as well. And there he is. And with the 29th overall pick, their second selection of the draft, the Philadelphia Flyers are going to pick up Zachary Morin. Franchise low. He's only 62 right now, but this kid can grow. We can get him up there. He's got the franchise potential. We just got to play the kid. And he'll be playing with Gavin. That's going to be our 1-2 punch. First line in the AHL this year. I don't think it sends them down. I think Morin actually, I don't think he might not be eligible for the AHL. I will have to double check. But nevertheless, we got them both. I mean, they're both Flyers right now. So let's see. We're just going to sim to our user pick. I mean, we kind of all know how this first draft goes. We've all watched this a million times. So I'm not going to really go back. We're just going to keep going and pick up our guys here. And let's see. We do have a few to pick from here. Chris Acker. He's a gem. Top 6 guaranteed. We do need some left wingers. He is a sniper. Similar style to Joe Thornton. This might be a no-brainer right here off the bat. I was looking at some of these defensemen. But I mean, he's a gem. Let's keep an eye on this guy. I want to scroll down here a little bit. A lot of unknowns, but luckily a lot of our picks are higher up in the draft this year. So our scouts may have most of these guys uncovered, like Chris Acker here. Not too shabby. C- player. Says he's a sniper, but he has a lot more assists. 38 points in 64 games playing in the USA. Doesn't take a lot of penalties. ±7. I mean, I guess that's all you can really ask for. A lot of power play points. So I don't know if that really. I I don't know if that kind of sways my decision because he's scoring a lot on the power play. Like if he wasn't on the power play, really, where would he be at? Bill Zananen. I don't know. I don't know this kid. I don't know if he's gonna be good, but I think I want to say I feel like this guy is good. I feel like I have seen him grow, and I don't know if I want to pick him up. God, this is I wish. How many picks do we actually have? So in round 2 we have the 35th. We have not too far away, so we might be able to get 2 of these guys here. Hold on. So we have pick 3 and we have pick 11. So, oh god, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at this draft. I'm gonna call a timeout because we only have 50 seconds. Let's look at this draft class. Maybe we could. Johnson. Is Johnson good? B League defenseman, NLA, lefty. Doesn't look too bad. Could use a lefty for, or no, I think Yorkie is a lefty. Let's see. Maybe we could pick up, we could probably get, is it Atchison? We could probably get, Kashawn here. And we could probably still, yeah, we can still definitely pick up Acker. So I don't want to miss out on this kid. I feel like he does grow. I feel like he's better than a, a top 4, what it's listing him as right now. So I know Johnson's a top 4 right here, guaranteed, but I want to say this kid does grow, and he can play both sides. 6'1". Not I'm just gonna go for it. We're just gonna take a shot in the dark. He is a top 4 D. All right, so we did lock that. That is a solid pickup. I have seen this kid grow before. I think he'll be a solid defenseman, and we can still get our guy that we were looking at. We can still get the gem. We got Chris Acker here. With I didn't do the whole call. I should have did the whole call for what is his name? Kashawn Atchison? Yeah, Kashawn Atchison. Welcome to the Philadelphia Flyers, buddy. Let's keep going down here. Yeah, he was only a top 9 forward. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go with him. And then Johnson was pretty much the same player as Atchison. So I'm not too upset about that pick. However, with the 43rd overall pick in the 2020, is that 26 draft or 20? This is technically the 25 draft. With the 43rd overall pick in the 2025 NHL draft, the Philadelphia Flyers select Chris Acker. And he's a top 6 forward. You love to see it. 67, dude. 6'7". Let's see, dude. He's pretty high overall for where we're at. We got a few 67s in here, but I like that pick. And he's a gem. He's a sniper. Maybe this kid ends up being a big part of the rebuild. I guess we'll see. But I do like that pickup. We're still in the second round. We have back-to-back picks here in the second round. And we don't have anybody uncovered. We could sort by potential here. Let me see. Nothing really guaranteed at all, I don't think. Not even low elites. Yeah, nothing. So this is what I was kind of worried. We do have this guy right here, Leon Banach. He's a defenseman, guaranteed low top 4. Not too shabby. So we're kind of taking shots in the dark here. We'll sort by this, and there we go. So we are kind of just going for it. I think it's always a safe. Oh, Ravensbergen. I feel like this kid does grow. We can get this kid to grow. I don't know. There's no names that I really recognize. I feel like Will Sharpie is a good player. Cameron Reed, I feel like, does grow as well. It wouldn't be a bad idea to just take a goalie here. There's nobody I really recognize that does grow in this game. Maybe we take Ravensbergen. Is that how you say it? Joshua Ravensbergen? I say we just take a goalie, get one in the system. He is pretty high up here, so he's got to be pretty good. Our scouts didn't really look at him. Maybe we just take a shot. I say we just take a shot. Joshua Ravensbergen. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome to the Philadelphia Flyers, and he is a medium elite. Let's go, dude. There we go. We got ourselves a goalie prospect there. That's a huge pickup. That's great. So we're looking good as far as the draft. This is a sick draft right now. I'm not gonna lie. We had granted, a lot of our picks are up here in the first and second, but a majority of our picks, I should say. But we're hitting right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is looking good. Who was I looking at? I was looking at Sharpie here. Is that how you say it? Sharpie? Will Sharpie? I feel like this kid does grow. He has 2 bars on the elite. I say we just draft him. We start building up that defensive pool. I want to say he does grow. I mean, he doesn't look bad. He's in a C league and he put up 23 assists, 8 goals as a defenseman. I think we're gonna just take a shot on Sharpie here. So with the 47th overall, the Philadelphia Flyers select Will Sharpie. Let's see what he looks like. And he's a top 60. Not bad, but he's a 65 overall already, which we're starting to trail off a little bit. I mean, Charon over here was a 59. I mean, we have a 60 right here. That's not it's not bad. We'll take a 65. He's a top 60. Maybe we can get him to grow. Not he can always be a third defenseman pair for us. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. We're taking shots in the dark here, people. We've been hitting, so I think I think we were due for at least one mid pick there, kind of. We do only have 2 picks left in this draft. It's always a safe bet to just go with goalies because they're like a dime a dozen for medium elite goalies. So if we have one close, we have Ivanich. I feel like this kid is sick, though. I recognize the face. Maybe we do go with him. Our scouts recommend him. We don't have any stats on him. I'm just trying to see if there's any names. Gabriel Dag. Dude, he's right here. I don't know why I thought he was much further. I thought he already got picked. I didn't even see him. Yeah, with I'm not even, no questions asked. With the 73rd overall pick, the Philadelphia Flyers select goaltender Gabriel Dag. Welcome to the team, buddy. I didn't even think he was still here. Gabriel Dag is sick, dude. He is one of the best goalie prospects in this game. He is going to be our guy of the future. And Mr. Vanensbergen, however the hell you say his name. I mean, Ravensbergen, maybe he'll be our backup. I can't believe I thought Daigle already got picked. I didn't see him. Daigle is a goalie that I always want to pick up. He is elite. I know he's only a starter right now, but this kid is sick. He just grows, and his numbers are nuts. He is a playoff goalie. He is going to be one of the best goaltenders in Philadelphia Flyers history by the end of the series, guaranteed. Absolutely guaranteed. Gabriel Dag, welcome to the team, buddy. And we have our last pick right here in the 3rd round. Boys, this has been a sick draft. I mean, we're killing it. We're really killing it right now. Let's see. This is our last pick. Can we get Coots to we should have tried to do that with Coots in the beginning of the draft. I'm not even worried about it anymore because we're killing it right now. This has been sick, but I think we could have got Coots to lift his no trade clause. Maybe we could have moved him for one of those higher picks. but I'm not worried about it. We'll get him off the team eventually. This is our last pick of the draft. I don't want a dud here. I mean, I just want to keep the momentum going. I'm not seeing any names that I really recognize. McCarthy, no. And we did have this Benach kid. We did have him pinned. We could use a right D. He is a low top 4 guaranteed. We could, let's just end it on a safe note here. Let's go Leon Benach. Welcome to the Philadelphia Flyers, buddy. With the 79th overall pick, we pick up Leon Benach here. Benach? I don't know. Leon Benach, welcome to the team. Not a bad draft, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's it. Yeah, that is it for us. We're going to wrap it up there. And I feel like that was as good as a draft as you could get. I mean, we came out with a lot of good prospects there. So it's exciting. It really is exciting. I'm kind of hyped for the future of this team. This is gonna be awesome. Some of these guys are gonna be great. So I say let's kind of go over the whole contract situation. Maybe I think we're definitely getting to the end of this episode here. So let's enter the re-sign phase before the season starts, and Michkov is up to a 90 overall, ladies and gentlemen. 20 years of age, high elite. Look at this kid, and he's got 5 X factors. No way. Jamie Drysdale is up to an 86 overall at the age of 23 years old. He did tie himself in points. Honestly, with the plus minus, that is the best season of his career. Jamie Drysdale coming up, 86 overall. He is going to want a bag next year, though. I am worried about that. Maybe we can get him on a cheap deal. Sometimes Drysdale's a weird one. Sometimes he wants 15 mil right off the bat. Sometimes you can get him locked up 8 for like 5. So we'll see. Stan Coven, 86 overall already. What a great acquisition to this team. Bobby Brink, with that stellar season, grows to an 85, kind of securing himself in that top 6, which is rough because we did just pick up Dawson Mercer. But Mercer is an 84. Maybe we can keep him. He does play center. He could be our second line center because Forster's up to an 84 already. We have some decisions to make here because everybody did grow quite a bit. Coots is going to be off the team. I want to get him off the team. Maybe he's probably going to end up playing 4th line for us, which would suck because I don't want him to lose overall and lose value because nobody's going to want to trade for him at that point. But, when we have guys like Forster, when we go center, I know center is the primary position. We only have the 3 right here, but if you go to forwards, if we sort by overall, Stankoven is a center. Coots is a center. Forster can play center. Mercer can play center. Cates can play center, and they're all upwards of 83 overall and above. So we have some decisions to make here. I don't know what we're gonna do for this first line. I know it's probably gonna be. Stankoven can play left wing, but center is his natural position. I do kind of want him. I want him and Michkov to kind of be that 1-2 punch. But we could always put Stankoven on. We could put him at center. Michkov is left-handed. He can play left wing. I know even though he prefers the right wing. We could move, and we could keep Tippett up there like we did in the beginning of the season. Brink is a right-handed shot. Mercer can play center. He's right-handed as well. So we do have a decision to make here, because these are guys you want in your top. You want them in your top 6. You don't want anybody wasting time down there. So maybe we do put Dawson at center. Keep Forster. Maybe keep him center on the 3rd line. Let's see what Forster wants. He wants $4.5 million. and he likes that contract. So maybe we can bring him down a little bit, save some money here. I don't think so. Maybe it's time to move on from Forrester. Jesper Fast, I know you want a contract here, buddy. You are an 84. Wasn't a bad season from you. He only put up 7 in the last 19, but he was stuck on our fourth line. So maybe we move on from Fast. Noah Cates Hathaway we could probably get rid of. It might be time to move on from him. Pelly's up to a 79. Not too bad. We can keep him for a nice cheap contract. We can keep him on the fourth line. Maybe he'll take a little less. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just give you the 1.82. That's not too bad. I'll do that for 2 years for Pelly. We'll just lock that in now. He should take that no problem. Giovanni Smith, it has been real, my boy, but I think we're going to move on from you unless you want a two-way contract. You don't. So, Giovanni Smith, it has been real. Not really. Ali Lixell, if you want a two-way, dude, you can stay around. Yeah, we'll sign you to a two-way. No problem. Let's see. Abels, fan favorite. Not going anywhere. I don't think we're gonna keep him around. He's 29 years of age. Abels, thank you for everything, buddy, but you're you're no longer needed on this team. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Des Noyers, Denoyer, or however the fuck you say it. You're gone. Gardner, you're gone. Let's see. Wisdom. Wiz the Kid. I do love Zay Wisdom. Great guy in real life, but you're no longer on this team. This is a different universe. So I think that's it. We got Barkey signed. Cyranek, is that how you say it? I don't care. You're gone. And then we're getting into a lot of our our just drafted players. I'm losing it, boys. I gotta wake up here. It's really early in the morning. And that guy is gone. I didn't even read his name. He's just gone. You're all gone. And these were just forwards. Let's see. Defensemen. What do we got going on here? Drysdale, York, Sanheim, Yorkie. What does Yorkie want? 5.5 mil. That's not bad for 4 years. Maybe we can bring this down. Does it go down quite a bit? It does. I would sign him at 4.5. If he would be okay with 4.5, he's not. They're not going to accept it unless they're in that second bar, close to that last bar right there at the contract line. 4.75 for York isn't bad for 4 years. No clause. We could trade him at any time. I don't mind that. So Cam York, 85 overall. He's actually growing. We're going to send him that contract, and he's going to get back to us later. Andre's up to an 82. Not bad. Zamula's up to an 82. There's our 5. And Zajac, I think that's how you say it, Zajac. High top 6. I mean, the kid's only 24. He still has room to grow. I think we're just going to keep him. Could keep him on that line. He did fit well with the chemistry. So we're going to keep him there. Grons, do you want a cheap contract? Are you going to stick around for cheap? No, you're not. So Grons is gone. We're going to get rid of Gleason here. We don't need you. Belpito, we don't need you. Who else we got? Zanetti, don't need you. Mr. Man, definitely don't need you. And do I want to sign any of these guys? Will Sharpe, we could get going. 65 is probably the lowest I'll go for the AHL, but I feel like, what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 guys. We have 5 defensemen here. Southern, you're gone. I'm not re-signing you. So we have 5 defensemen in the AHL. Do we? Hold on. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can sign Will Sharpe here. I think. Does it tell us if he can play in the AHL? I wish it did, because I don't want to sign this kid and he goes right back to the Rockets. I don't think it says it anywhere. Um, yeah, I don't think it says it anywhere. So we're just gonna take a shot. Will Sharpe, will he play in the AHL? I think that means he's not. I think he is going back to the Rockets. So that does kind of suck. Does he have a Phantoms logo now? He doesn't. I wish it told you. I mean, it's kind of stupid that it doesn't. So Will Sharp, I will see after the season. Maybe he does end up on the team, but we'll see. As far as goalies, Cal Peterson, you are gone, and McIniemi, you are gone as well. I forgot we had Bjornsson as well. I guess he's gonna get that starter role, and Daigle will let Ravensburgen. We're just gonna call him Rav. His name is too long. We'll let Rav grow. Daigle, we're gonna sign immediately and have him play in the AHL. He does have the logo still next to him. I feel like that means he's playing for his minor league club still. I don't know. Maybe he will stay up. Kolosov. I didn't realize we have Kolosov as well, but we're probably getting rid of Erison and Fedotov. I think their time in Philly is done. Kolosov will probably get rid of as well. We're going to see what's going on in free agency, see if we can make any trades as well. Cam York, we're still waiting on. Forrester. Now, Forrester's contract, $4.5 mil. Do I want Forrester playing in the top six? Is he going to be worth that $4.5 mil? I don't know if he is. And if we get him down to 4, maybe he'll take 4. I'm not really willing to pay him more than 4 right now, but he's going to get back to us tonight as well. Jesper Fast, thank you for all your time here, buddy, but you are no longer needed. Services are no longer needed. Noah Cates, 3.2 mil. Not too bad for Cates. He's going to be a third-line guy. I'll give him 3, save a little money there. Maybe, yeah, he's going to get back to us tonight. Zamula, Andre. All right, so I think that's contracts handed out. Got rid of the guys we didn't want, and the goalie situation we have to take a look at this. We're gonna see if we can move some stuff around. I do want Bjornsson to be the starter down there, so I think we're gonna get rid of Kolosov. Fedotov is just kind of a waste of money, but we do have $37 million in cap space, which we're going to need for next year. Michkov needs a contract in the next 2. Stankoven needs a contract, and Drysdale needs a contract. So those are the big ones. And Bobby Brink, if he keeps playing the way he is, he's going to want a big boy contract as well. But we are moving that 7.75 off as well. So maybe we make a big time signing in free agency. I don't know, but let's simulate a couple days here. I will make sure that's the wrong screen. I will make sure our coaching staff, are we good here? The NHL assistant coach, don't want to see there anymore. You're gone. The D-, you're gone. And then pretty much my whole AHL coaching core is gone as well. Yeah, I'm not too worried about them. We'll re-sign all of these guys too. We'll give you a contract. We're probably firing half of these scouts anyway if we got some A's in there. A's and B's will replace all these C scouts as well. Just so the drafts, we have no problem in the future. So that's that. They're all signed. So we'll give it a few days here. Let's see what they say. Pelly's coming back. So I accept your offer to stick with the team. Thanks for the stability. Of course, Pelly. Look at that smile. What a guy. What a guy. Forrester, I have to reject your offer. There's nothing specifically wrong with it, but I feel like he wants to just test free agency. So maybe we'll let him. Yorkie, he rejected our offer as well. I'm not going to re-sign at that dollar value. So maybe he does want more. Cates does take more of a team-friendly contract. So let's see. I hope I didn't piss them off and they want more money now. Because that was a decent contract for York. I was just trying to save a little bit. He wants 5.5. So maybe I can get him down to 5. Maybe we'll just do 5 mil. That's not bad for York. Is that what we offered him last time? See, for 5 years. Yeah, no. So we'll give him 5. Let's just say 5.25. Is that too much for York? I feel like that's not too much for York, but maybe if we go up a year, still not bad. But if I'm giving him 5.5 mil, if that's what he wants anyway, maybe we can squeeze another year out of it. But then again, like, I don't know. Let's see if he'll just take 5.25. We'll give him that. He's got to accept that right away, right? He's going to get back to us tonight, so we'll see what he says. Forrester. What did we offer Forrester? I already forget. Definitely not 4.5. I don't want... That's just a lot of money for Forrester. I know he's playing top 2 minutes, but, like, come on, dude. It's too much. I mean, we can't... This kid's growing. I mean, we're going to get him to grow. He jumped up 3 overall in the offseason. How good of a season did you even have, dude? What he did have a great season, actually. So maybe we'll just, I mean, that's not a bad contract if he's going to continue to put up 60, almost 70 points a year. Let's see if we'll go 4.25. I think that's as high as I'm going to go. We do have the money to spend now, but we have contracts coming up, so I don't want to give all these guys these giant deals just to keep them around, but we can afford it right now. Let's see. Berglund, 68 overall. We'll have to figure out the AHL situation as well. I do want that to... I mean, you want some of these guys to have have a good team to play for. I don't know if we can really sign any ELCs to any of the guys we just drafted. Acker, 67 overall. He's 18 years old. We could play him in the AHL. I did sign Sharpie. Where's Morin? Morin is a 62. So maybe we sign Acker. I don't know who this Powell guy is. I'm gonna sign Gavin. I'm gonna sign him. I think he can play in the AHL. And then we're going to sign Acker as well. See, this is what I'm worried about because I'm just keep seeing there. See, like Chris Acker had a Phantoms logo next to his name when he accepted that contract. So I don't know if that means everybody else is going to be playing for their minor league clubs, but I guess we'll see. And then I think we're going to sign Zach Morin as well. I want to say he can play in the AHL. So, but he has that logo next to him, so I don't know. I don't know if that was just a waste. We signed these guys to their entry level and they're going to be playing for their other clubs. But hopefully that's not the case. Atchison, we're not signing because we did sign Sharpie. Let's sim a day here. Let's see what Forrester and York say. See if we can lock them up. And then we'll kind of go from there. So sim a day. That's just our scout. Forrester, he accepted the offer. So we got Forrester for another 2 years. And we have Cam York for another 4 or 5, I believe it was. So that is the contract situation taken care of. I'm just going to go through this quickly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Lixell is probably not going to make the NHL squad. We are getting rid of Hathaway as well. So we are going to need 2 more forwards in this offseason, not including AHL. We'll go through them later. Defensemen, we have our 6. We have Zajac, Zamula, Andre, and York. We have Drysdale and Sanheim. And our goalie situation at free agency, I think we're going to get rid of both Fedotov, Erison, and we'll get rid of Kolosov as well. Bjornsson, I believe, is he playing? See, he's still with the Wheat Kings, so I don't know. And Daigle, it still says he's with these guys. So I don't know if they're going to be playing in the AHL. I kind of want this to be our tandem down there. I want to get these guys going. But we'll see. If anything, we'll pick up a pair just for a year. Unless I think these guys either go straight to the NHL. They don't play AHL at all. I wish it told us if they were eligible for the AHL, but EA Sports, man, it's in the game. So I think think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna take it up to free agency, and kind of just see who's available, and then we'll save all this for the next season, or the next episode, I should say. This is for our scout. He accepted the offer. Pro scout on the line. Just FYI, update your trade block. I didn't ask you to do that, but thanks anyway. Currently have 35 contracts, excluding exempt contracts. This year, at the beginning of this year, you have 38. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Free agency. Who do we have? Evan Bouchard. Looks like he's our top guy here. He is a RFA. So we're gonna sort by UFA, see who's available. Do we go for just a stud right off the bat? Nikolai Ehlers? Do we do it? I don't know. There's a couple guys here we could go for that would really help the team right now, but I am thinking long term. Jack Roslovic, not a bad guy. We don't need another center though. We're kind of set in that department, I feel like. Couple big names. Nikolai Ehlers though being the top guy, that would be quite the pickup. Put up 77 points this year, not too bad. Goaltenders, not a lot. So maybe we do make some trades for them goalies. Yeah, it looks like Alex Line is our best bet. No real young guns sitting in there either. Kind of the same thing here. Just middle of the pack guys. Nothing really too special. Not really a great year for free agency, but we have plenty of cap space even after handing out those contracts, and we are planning on getting rid of Coots. So that 7.7 is going to open up a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. This is kind of what we're looking at. Brock Besser would be a solid pickup as well, but we have too many right wingers. We kind of more so need left wingers. But I'm going to leave it right there. I want to see what you guys kind of have to say. Other than that, I mean, it's been real. I mean, the future's looking bright. That was a great draft. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. If you like this video, you like this series, give us a like, hit that subscribe button to stay updated for every future episode. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.